held his own, and he was not someone who was necessarily vocal because his role was I think a lesser role than what he would have today. However, whenever any of my experiences with him, engagements with him, he was very assured, very confident, and believed in his own ability, but also was someone who was respectful, and I think someone who had the respect of all the players around him.
He talked, Shea, Michael Carrick in the week, about the first result, the most important thing being a foundation. So having got that foundation on day one against Manchester City, how do you think he can build on it today?
Well, it's excuse me, it's given the club a big lift, isn't it? A huge lift from a conference point of view. Again, going back, it was a Manchester derby. They've had big performances in the past, obviously them big games as well. Now it's a different kettle of fish to go down to London today against the league leaders, who are, dominant in a sense when they play at home possession, creating chances, all that kind of stuff. And will we see a similar team to last week and look to hit them on the break a little bit like the derby game? Probably, because you can't go toe-to-toe, I don't think, with Arsenal in the form they're in and the players they have. Obviously, they've got some selection issues themselves, but in a positive way today. There's that many players who could start the game today. That's only Arteta's problem, is who his starting 11 is. But from a Man United point of view, there's a feel-good factor, but they don't want to fall flat on their face today. They want to go and give themselves a performance. And even if they have a great performance and still lose, I think the fans and the owners will go, do you know what, we can see signs there that they give everything. I mean, just sort of going back over old ground a wee bit on today's fixture is you mentioned Arteta before about at the start he was given time, had got a chance to get rid of the dead wood and all that kind of stuff. And I look at Amorim, I know he's gone now, and people just leave it, it's gone now, but it's only a week ago. He got rid of the dead wood. They had to be at Burnley, they would have been fourth in the Premier League, a bunch of kids on the bench. It's mad to say that the ownership or the directorship of Man United, where they're going, the ownership at Arsenal stuck with the manager, backed them to get rid of the dead wood, should we say, in inverted commas. And